What is going up, guys? It's your girl Massa Tech, and I'm back in the house. Today we're going to talk about Web3. After the metaverse popularity, Web3 is the new buzzword taking over the internet world. So, without further ado, let's jump in it. The evolution of the web is often partitioned into three separate stages: Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3, which we're gonna cover all today. About Web 1. Web 1 is where people can read but usually not interact with. Creators were typically developers who build websites that contained information served up mainly in text and image format. Web 1 lasted 1991 to 2004 and consisted of sites serving static content instead of dynamic HTML. Data and content were served from a static file system rather than a database, and sites didn't have much interactivity at all. And you can think of Web 1 as a read-only web or a static web, which was the first and most reliable internet in 1990s, despite only offering access to limited information with little to no user interactions. And back in those days, creating user page or even commenting on an article weren't a thing. They didn't even know what commenting on an article what was about. So after that, in 2005, Web 2 comes out, which is called the social web, and made the internet a lot more interactive thanks to advancements in web technologies like JavaScript, HTML5, CSS3, and more. Web 2 changed this by allowing user interaction with dynamic websites that acted more as applications than simply pages of information. In Web 2, Internet has become more social. Internet users have been encouraged to connect with each other through social networking services and blogs, which has been leading to the creation of massive volume of data and content. But these data and contents are largely controlled by a small group of tech like Amazon, Apple, Meta, the Facebook, Microsoft, and Google, and it's creating privacy issue. That's why they call it centralized web. All these social medias and these datas are centralized in these huge companies like Facebook, Amazon, and they are taking our data. We have no privacy. And Web 2 has made several billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg in Facebook, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, and Jack Patrick in Twitter. And the success of Web 2 companies have provided investors the opportunity to make significant money. As we viewed Facebook and YouTube and performed Google search, these centralized companies started collecting data about us so that they could serve us better content, which in turn would make us stay in their websites longer. This means more money for them. They could even sell our data to advertisers. They know what you like, they know what you don't like, so they advertise something that you like and you buy them. It's more money for them. Yeah, whatever. So, if I want to conclude and compare Web 1 and Web 2, as you can see, Web 1 was somewhere that it was a static data, no interaction, but in Web 2, it was people participate and actually the data centralized with those huge companies. And now, so Web 3, the part that you all were waiting for, is about decentralized web. Web 3 is the third version of the internet, which is an improvement over the current Web 2 internet. Web 3 is being built on blockchain technology. As you may know, blockchain uses distributed consensus. It isn't easy to alert data on the system without alerting the entire network. This makes the system extremely secure. Web3 is the upcoming third generation of the internet where websites and apps will be able to process information in a smart, human-like way through technologies like machine learning, big data, decentralized ledger technology, which is known by DLT, and more. Web3 was originally called the Semantic Web. Semantic is the study of the relationship between words, which it does it with AI, artificial intelligence. And whenever you search something, it's like it understands everything you write through the text, voice, or media and give you the content that you want. Web3 is the next stage of the web evolution that will make the internet more intelligent or process information with nearly human-like intelligence through the power of AI systems that could run smart programs to assist users. And actually, as I said, because it's not centralized web, it's decentralized web, it means that you have privacy. None of your data belong to other huge companies. It's not like that anymore. As you can see, here's the picture of the companies in the generations. For example, in Web 1, we had Yahoo, Google, Internet Explorer, and all these read-only decentralized data. In Web 2, there were centralized data, but huge companies like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all these data belong to them, and it's not good for our privacy. And at the end, in Web 3, we have decentralized.
And no intermediaries. With MetaMask, with Morales, and all of these on Bitcoin technologies. And if you're a developer, I recommend to see Morales.io is a platform that you can use and build apps with it. It's like I myself did it with Next.js and Morales, which Morales did the authentication things, and you can log in with your wallet with MetaMask.
And that's it for today's video. Thank you for being here. Also subscribe my channel and like this video so that more developers and people who are interested watch this video. See you in the next video.